AMP price today is $0.002543 with a 24-hour trading volume of $15.54 million, market cap of $92.24 million, and market dominance of 0.01%. The AMP price increased 6.15% in the last 24 hours. AMP reached its highest price on June 16, 2021, when it was trading at its all-time high of $0.119934. While AMP's lowest price was recorded on June 10, 2023, when it was trading at its all-time low of $0.001827. The lowest price since its ADH was $0.001827, cycle low. The highest AMP price since the last cycle low was $0.002944, cycle high. The AMP price prediction sentiment is currently neutral, while fear and greed index is showing 53, neutral. AMP's current circulating supply is 36.27 BAMP out of max supply of 99.21 BAMP. The current trading rate for AMP in US dollars is 0.002. And it has gone up by 0.36 in the last hour. AMP has a market value of about $100,296,503 and a 24-hour trading volume of 1976,929. This puts AMP at number 193 on the cryptocurrency market, which shows that it is a big deal for crypto investors. It is important to think about the price projection of AMP by the end of 2023. Will AMP be a good investment or worth buying in 2023? It is important to figure out if AMP's price will beat its previous record high. These price assumptions for AMP's future are of great interest based on the projected AMP gauge cost and specialized information. Examine 2023. It is expected that the cost of AMPs will be higher than the average value of 0.003. Also, the minimum value of AMP is expected to be 0.003 by the end of this year. It's important to note that AMP is expected to hit a maximum value of 0.003. The ampere is a unit of electric current in the International System of Units. Its value is symbolized by the symbol AMP, and it is used to measure the flow of electricity. In July 2023, it is expected that the price of an ampere will average $0.002. The money may change between a maximum of 0.002 amp and a minimum of 0.002 amp based on projections. The average price of amp in August 2023 is predicted to be 0.002. But the price of the coin could go up or down between 0.003 and 0.002. These predictions are made with a high level of confidence and are based on an analysis of market trends and expected prices. According to the projected analysis, the cost of AMP is expected to reach a minimum value of 0.002 by September 2023. There is also a chance that AMP could reach a maximum value of 0.003, with an average trading value of 0.002 for the whole year of 2023. This forecast shows how the value of AMP is likely to change over time. According to estimates for October 2023, the AMP is estimated to be worth 0.003 and cost about 0.002 to rent. Contrary to what most people think, the average value of the AMP in October is expected to be around 0.003, which is a big change from what most people think. What people think the ampere AMP will be worth, as some experts have predicted, it is likely that the price of AMP will drop to at least 0.003 by November 2023. On the other hand, the maximum value of AMP could hit 0.003 if the average trading value of 0. is taken into account. The value of 0.003 stays the same all the way through the year 2023, which goes against what most people think. Based on what people think about the value of the AMP, the least it will cost in December 2023 is predicted to be 0.003, and the most it will cost is about 0.003. Which is very important. Taking into account different factors and things to think about, the average cost of AMP is expected to hit around 0.003 by December 2023. The value of the cryptocurrency AMP has dropped by 2.43%, which is a big drop if you compare its present value to its value from 24 hours ago. This drop is also reflected in the market capitalization of AMP, which has dropped a lot from 24 hours ago. This drop in market capitalization has big effects on the state of AMP as a whole. In the past week, AMP's value has gone up by 8.58%, which is a good sign for the price of AMP in December 2023. The estimated value of AMP usually falls between 0.003 and 0.003, which shows a high level of stability and potential strength. This has been a good time to buy over the past month. The price of AMP has dropped by 40.622, which means that its average value has gone down by 0.002. Because of this, AMP now has a market capitalization of $100,296,503 and a 24-hour trade volume of 1976,929. The sudden drop in price suggests that the cryptocurrency is currently having a big drop in value, which could be a good time to invest quickly. The price changes by about 51.43 over 90 days, with an average of 0.005 at the low end and 0.005 at the high end. After more than 90 days, the price goes up by about 23.63, which is the biggest increase seen in almost every way. The average cost of a coin was about $0.003, and the average cost of a loan was also about $0.003. Despite what most people think, the projected value for 2023 is still unknown. But it is expected that the highest value of a coin will reach 0.003 with a lease cost of 0.003 by the end of 2023. This means that the estimated cost for December 2023 may be at least $0.003, but the actual value is still unknown. The price of Bitcoin is being looked at right now, with the $2,950 mark and the psychological barrier of $30,000 seen as key points of resistance. Being big and heavy traders should be careful around $30,000, where the 50-period exponential moving average could act as a resistance level if the relative strength index, RSI, and moving averages combine. Divergence MACD markers aren't telling us anything. Prices aren't likely to change much, staying between $29,550 and $28,850. A break above $29,500